Hi, welcome back. Chilly morning here in the boatyard. Back to frost on the deck again this morning. So I suppose it's still early, mid-March. So I have to deal with that. I've decided to slow down. I was freaking out about getting the hull finished, and I got some good advice here in the boatyard. Take my time. The anti-foul doesn't arrive till Friday, which is a couple of days' time. So I'm gonna, I was kind of rushing, get the hull done, get the boat back in the water. I'm gonna take my time and get everything done before I go back in the water, instead of having to come back out. So I've all the seacocks done, I've everything done, I've the rudder fixed, the fiberglass repair, the gel coat repair, all done. So now it's just a case of putting on the anti-foul. So I'm not going to panic. It has to be over 10 degrees to do that. I'm out in the cockpit this morning because I have a couple of jobs to do out here. One is I borrowed this camera, one of the an LCD, I forget what you call them, a camera, so I can put it into my diesel tank and see how clean or dirty that is. I presume it's clean. I cleaned it, so I hope it's clean. But as it's empty, I had siphoned, I had drained the whole tank out. I had siphoned it actually into cans. So I'm going to inspect that, and if it's dirty, then I'm going to thoroughly clean it. Other jobs I have to do, I bought a Selden fitting that will, at the top of my mast, the forestay comes down, and then I've come down half a metre from that, and I'll be putting a second inner forestay for a second foresail that I can hang on, which would be great for downwind. That means I'll have my forestay with the Yankee on it, the inner forestay with a hang-on sail. Then I'll have my stay sail, and I have a new storm jib for the stay sail as well. So I'm getting extra sails made. I think I'm getting an extra 5. So I'll be fitting that fitting today anyway. Well, today or tomorrow. It's a bit cold, and I think it's dry today though anyway. Other jobs I have to do. I'm taking off. You can't see it now. I'll show you in a minute. The cover over the cockpit. That all has to come off. The solar panels will have to come off. That's a big job, but there's a teleporter here, so I can use that. We have St. Patrick's Day this weekend, or this week. It's midweek. I think it's Wednesday, so that's good. I was figuring out that Paddy's Day next year, I'll hopefully, please God, all going well, I will have rounded Cape Horn, and we'll be going back up the Atlantic. So that's very cool. Funny when you think about it out loud like that, So interesting stuff to do. I'll try video as much as I can and keep you in the loop. Thanks. So this is the cockpit cover, hard top I was telling you about. Previous owner had it built in New Zealand. So I'm going to be taking that off today. It wouldn't be suitable for what I'm doing in the Southern Ocean. So that will come off today. Well, sorry, during the week. I'll just give you a better look at it. So, another good thing that happened this week. The boat's reasonably clean. Yeah? It's the cleanest it's been in months anyway. The reason being, the galley isn't spotless, but the reason being that the boat is clean, or reasonably clean. Isn't that nice? It's actually lovely to be able to move around without clutter everywhere. Now the bow is, as you can see, is still filthy. But the reason it's clean is Kilrush Marina kindly loaned me allowed me to use a storage facility. It's a big room they have, so I have all my sails, all my food prep is going to be done there. It's going to make life brilliant. It's going to make life super. Another job I did was I took carloads. At this stage I think I've had 4 carloads of stuff home, all extras that I carry. We spend so much time on the boat. We work off her and we kind of live in her a lot. So all the tools, all the extra stuff that I was carrying it'll all make the boat so much lighter because I have to fill her with a lot of stuff. Another job that I forgot to mention as well is I've raised the water line for the anti-foul, because she might sit lower. She probably will sit lower when she's fully loaded when I leave, for the first month or two anyway. So that was just another. It's not that important, but it was something I decided to do as I'm anti-foul, and I'm just going to raise it up to the pinstripe. It's probably I don't know, 4 inches, 3 inches maybe. So just feeding this into my diesel tank. It's very interesting actually. I don't know if this will show up on the screen. It shows the inside of my tank. It's fascinating. It's actually not bad. You can see the stainless steel. That's just the seams. I had polished the diesel, so it should have cleaned the tank. Yeah, you see a tiny bit there now. Okay. So that's interesting. I was fairly sure the tank was clean, so I can just flush a bit of clean diesel through that and drain that out again, and tank is good to go then. That's a good job done too. I'm fitting this less than a half a metre down from the top of the mast. I'm putting an inner forestay, and it will come off that. This is the back of the mast at the top. So I have to drill those out now, rivet this on, and then I'll have a second inner forestay that I'm going to be able to hank probably a second Yankee onto. I'm having that made. These are the rivets that'll hold it on. 6.5mm bit. So that's all drilled out, cleaned out nicely now. I'm going to place this here, put in the rivets. Woo! So, all done. Be sure to have the rubber on, otherwise it could fall into the mast. Done. That's handy now. There was a lot of noise yesterday in the boatyard, so I'm just going to do a quick recap on what I was doing with the mast. Top of the mast. The main forestay goes from there right down onto the deck. I fitted this yesterday. So that's the Selden fitting. The new forestay will clip into this and run down along. Run all the way down then onto the deck of the boat again, so that'll be an inner forestay inside the forestay, so that's very good. It was just so noisy in the boatyard yesterday, it was hard to describe that. That's coming off next. Got to replace these two, steaming light. This is a halogen as well, I'll probably replace that with LED. And then the next job will be all the running rigging. Service the winches, and then put all the new rigging back on, and we're done. Because I have the boat out of the water, it's a perfect time now to like work on all these. There was an old toilet inside here that's been taken out. One toilet is enough for the circumnavigation. So the old seacocks I'm going to blank off. So I'm going to remove this, and then I'll have them probably glassed over, as well as just, I'm not sure how to fix that, but this is coming off anyway, and then I'm going to seal it up completely, and I have to seal up another 2. So I'm trying to reduce the amount of through holes on the boat. So that's what I'm at now with this one, and I'm waiting on the weather anyway. So before I can do the bottom. So I might as well get all these done. So. Woo! It's been there a while. So remove that and glass over it. It's obsolete now. So sitting down taking a breather. Got most everything I wanted to do done. I didn't get the top off the cockpit, but you know, you can't get everything done. I spent a good bit of time speaking with potential sponsors and this and that, so that kind of takes up a bit of time as well. But anyway, all good. I got all the big stuff done that I wanted to tick off the list. Another interesting thing is I had an email from Sir Robin Knox Johnson. That was lovely. Lovely email of encouragement and keep going and push ahead with the project. That made my day. I was sitting down eating my dinner, reading through the emails, and so thank you for that, Sir Robin, if you're watching. So today I'm going to I'm just packing up the car with more stuff, loading up, getting more stuff out of the boat, taking more weight out, and looking forward to starting all the jobs next week. So thanks for watching and tuning in, and liking everything and subscribing, and for all your support. And thank you again. All right, bye now.